So now everyone actually saw that the conspiracy on the OSF means that something is very wrong, which everyone is actually battling each other, which they have no other choice. So we actually going to pick up where we last left off, where Nagi has begun to attack Yuito and Kasane. So we knew how things have actually gone wrong since we played the game, but we actually knew how Luca actually attacking Cardin because he wanted to figure out what is going on, considering that his brother refused to get any answers. So we knew how Kasame actually is still baffled of what's going on because she's still feeling about the red string stream, but we knew how Nagi actually going to attack them because he actually thinks that Naomi is dead, but he actually uses powers to attack them. That is when we see Seto have actually saved them after he battled Gamma. So we knew how he actually tries to make Nagi come to his senses, but he won't listen. So that is why we see how he used his fatal blows to try to attack Yuito and Kasane, but Seto have actually shielded them with his body, which we knew that he actually won't allow Nagi to change, so he actually sapped him unconsciously, as we've seen how a phenomenon is actually happened, which a hole in the sky actually appeared, and it actually have begun to suck the OSF members onto the sky, in which we see how Seto has died right in front of them, which we knew that Gamma realized the awful price that he actually paid. So he actually tried to save Seto, while we seen Hanabi and Sugumi try to hold on, but Luca actually saved them, in which Seto have actually pulled into the portal, which we seen how Yuito and Kasame are actually in a inner planes of the red strings. So they knew what they actually seen, but they actually see a image of someone who looks exactly like Yuito's ancestor, but then they saw someone else who was with him as well. However, we see Kasame actually is in a trance because we knew how she was actually pulled into by the red strings, until Yuito actually woken up, knowing how he actually felt something going on into his memories. But we actually see how they try to escape while trying to treat Gamma's injuries. And so we seen how the citizens are in the shelters, but the side net is actually down, which they're actually in the own shelter, which is Yuito's group, as we seen how Yuito told them that he was actually in the OSF hospital because as a child, because he was actually sick, so he was able to take care of himself. That is when Sugumi won't forgive Gamma for what actually happened, which we seen how New Himuka is trying to take over the country by actually attacking Seiwan, which they actually trying to create a supervised society, which we seen how they actually recruit people who actually has the potential of becoming sonic agents, in which that's how they performing the medical exams, so we knew how things actually might end up badly. However, we actually seen how Kasane actually woken up from her trance, which she is with Kyoka Platoon, where they're actually in another dimension, or should I say another timeline, where we actually see someone who's actually watching the phenomenon actually happen, but it actually expanded as well, which he looked exactly like Yuito, and he say time is raiding Kasame. So we knew what this all means right now. So we actually knew how all of this is based on the game, which we see how New Himuka is going to take over the country, which they're going to battle Seiron. As we've seen, Commando Seto has sacrificed himself to try to stop Nagi, who actually, by the way, have escaped. So we knew that Kyoka Platoon are in another timeline, but we see someone who looks exactly like Yuito who's waiting for Kasame. So we probably get to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy 300 here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.